didn't have much. There were a ton of us. There were so many of my siblings, and not to mention cousins who always came over. Everyone kind of crowded around my mother. Wherever she was, that's where the family was. She was the glue that kind of held everything in place. I was 8 years old, and I just came back from school. I was with my dad for the week. I came in and he said, "Dar, come in, sit down, I have something to tell you." I sat down, he just looked right at me and said, "Your mother's dead." From that moment, it felt like everything had changed. I didn't know what I was going to do in the next 5 minutes, let alone what I was going to do for the rest of my life. How do you break news like that to an 8-year-old that his mom just died? I had 6 brothers and sisters, but I grew up as an only child because we were pretty much separated, because it was just me and my dad. We had a really good relationship. He'd play games with me, watch movies with me. We had a lot of the same interests. For the longest time, I didn't know that my father was an addict. I was too young to really understand when I noticed, like, the alcohol. I was too young to understand, like, what it was actually doing to him. This kind of grew from bad to worse. From lying, he had stolen money from me. Our rent money started not going to rent. Just wasn't going to work because it was too high or hungover from the night before. I actually ended up getting a job as a busboy when I was 13 and to help pay for rent. I couldn't trust him, I couldn't depend on him. It got to a point to where, like, me and my dad were separated, to where I was like crashing on a friend's couch. I felt more at home living with friends who accepted me and said, no, you're not gonna live in a homeless shelter, you're gonna stay with us. I was born with Leber's congenital amaurosis, stigmatism, nystagmus. Can't see as well as anyone else, and I'm not going to be able to. Glasses and contacts didn't help, although we went through I don't know how many pairs of glasses. Not a lot of the teachers knew about it or knew how to deal with a situation like that. And I can't see the board, so I can't really write anything or copy off the board, and teachers never really paid attention anyway. And the schools I went to, the teachers never really cared. I'd get teased and bullied, I'd get weird looks because my eyes would shake. I was in this whole other category of this weird person that no one really wanted to hang around. Everyone wanted to make fun of, make jokes, laugh at. High school, completely new experience. Still didn't have very many friends, but I wanted to go out for a sports team. My cousin had wrestled. I knew he was on a wrestling team, so I just wanted to go kind of check it out. Went down there and the coach just kind of looked at me like, "Oh, you're kind of strong looking." He kind of starts poking me in the chest. He's like, "How'd you like to come out for wrestling?" I'm just like, "Nah." It's like, I'm a flexible guy. Just stay for one practice, see if you like it, and if you do, come back. So I decided to stay, and whatever happened or clicked that night, clicked hard because I fell in love with the sport instantly, and I came back. And I kept coming back. I completely found a passion for the sport. I started to form bonds with some of the guys on the wrestling team. Guys ended up becoming so close, they ended up becoming brothers of mine. As the season started to kick up, I had lost my first match. I guess I didn't care as much as I really thought I did, but I was still enjoying myself. Still loved the sport, still loved the camaraderie, still loved being around all the guys and hanging out. Then I had won my first match, my first tournament. Felt like my life started all over again. Felt like I completely disposed my old habits, my old ways, my old identity, and just recreated this new one, because all of my life I felt like I was on the losing end of a battle. And when I realized that I could win in wrestling, once I realized I could win on the wrestling match, I realized that I can win in life. And that was one of the biggest turning points in my entire life. If I'd have made that decision to do drugs and alcohol, I would not have been living a full life. I would not be around the people that I'm around today. I would not be happy. I'm at a point in my life where I'm happy. I'm not in poverty, I'm not stricken by poverty anymore. I'm not this self-conscious kid that I used to be. And I really enjoy spending my time helping others. It's what I feel like my calling is, what I'm going to continue to do for the rest of my life. If it was even possible, I'd go to every single school and personally meet with the kids and personally talk with every last one of them, and just to share their stories and understand their lives and just to know what they're going through. That's just part of my natural high. It's not only helping others, but hearing stories and talking to people, finding out that we're all the same. A lot of stories are so relatable. Everyone has a Me Too moment. No matter who you are or what you're going through, there's always someone that can really understand. It really helps you focus on your similarities instead of standing on your differences. My name is D'Artagnan Crockett. I'm a judo athlete, and my natural high is helping others. What's yours?
Good morning, Huskies. Today is Tuesday, October 23rd. I'm Alexia.
And I'm Jackson, recognizing Red Ribbon Week. Before we begin, please stand for our nation's pledge.
Today's dress-up day is Surf's Up Day. We hope you showed your spirit. Tomorrow's dress-up day is Walk in the Shoes of Your Hero. Come dressed as a historical figure, a fictional character, or someone you admire.
Halloween is almost here, Huskies, and the scariest dance of the year is next week. Fright Night will take place directly after school on Halloween from 3:30 to 5, and tickets are still on sale for $3 cash only during lunch at the double doors. Don't forget to bring your ID, exactly $3, and purchase your tickets before it's too late.
This dance is one of the most popular dances. Do not wait to buy your ticket, because they will not be on sale the day of the dance. This dance includes awesome sounds from DJ Maze, videos, an awesome light show, a photo booth where you and your friends can purchase photos of your friends in your costumes, carnival games, food on sale from PTA, and the one and only Haunted Hallway, the scariest experience here in Rancho, San Diego. So go get your tickets now and do not miss it.
Attention soccer players, there will be an informational meeting after school for after-school soccer in the MPR, Friday, November 2nd from 3:30 to 4. Any questions, please see Coach Gambayan.
The annual Hoop Shoot is back, Huskies. Please join us on Monday, October 29th in the MPR during lunch to show off your free throw skills. Winners will move on to the district finals at Cajon Valley Middle School on Saturday, November 10th, and have a chance to win a cash prize and possibly participate in the nation finals. Hope to see you on the 29th.
Do you want to see a play? Honors Drama is proud to present their first production of the year. Once on This Island is a musical version of the classical Romeo and Juliet, and it takes place on an island. The performances are November 14th and 15th at 7 p.m. Tickets for the show are $5. Advanced sales tickets will be available the week before the play in room 102 after school. For any questions, see Miss DeWay or your nearest Honors Drama student.
Another big congratulations to our cross-country team for doing a great job at last week's cross-country meet. Our last meet is tomorrow, Wednesday, October 24th at Greenfield Middle School. We will be leaving at the end of 6th period. Also, please check Google Classroom for updates and info.
Don't forget to go down to the double doors. Go vote for your teacher and staff member that you think best represents this month's character trait, curiosity.
Now let's head over to our special guest.
Good morning, Huskies. Mr. Stevens here. Hey, really liked seeing everybody's outfits yesterday. Great job getting into the spirit of Red Ribbon Week. Just a few thoughts and reminders. I want you to think about the people who act appropriately at all times versus the people who act appropriately only when being watched. Right? That's the sign of somebody who takes pride in who they are and takes pride in their excellent character, is that they are acting the best they possibly can at all times and not only when being watched. Right? I also want to remind all of you that school rules apply before and after school as well. So when you're walking to school, you're covered by school rules. When you're walking home from school, you're covered by school rules. In addition, when you're walking outside of these walls, you're representing Hillsdale. And we have one of the best schools in the county. And the reason that we have that is because we have some of the best kids in the county. It's really important that you embody that and know that when you are outside walking to and from school, you're representing Hillsdale as a school. And we want our community to know how awesome you are and how great our kids are and how great our school is. All right? That's it from me. I hope you have a great Tuesday.